What's going on, YouTube? Spooky day 12? 11? Spooky day something. So what am I going to do today? I'm going to mix it up. I got a light on. That's new. You get to kind of really see what everything's about. So that's new. That's cool. Some people might like it. I don't like it, but that's whatever. What am I going to do? I'm going to teach you how to paint. I'm going to teach you how to paint something spooky, and it's gonna be something that you can print it off, hang on your refrigerator, unless you're really talented, and then you might want to hang it up in your house. But the beauty of what we're about to paint is I will show you step by step exactly how to get what you're looking for. That's right. I'm going to scoot this back. Just open up Microsoft Paint. You don't need anything special. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch it right to purple. You don't start off in black. Amateurs do black. You got to do purple. We want a little bit thicker than what you would normally start with. Now, I have my page basically set to like an HD screen. I can set this as my desktop. Will I? Maybe. Should I? Probably not. Why? It's not exactly humble to stare at my own perfection. You can set it as your desktop. I might link it in the description. Who knows? Maybe I might sell it. Doesn't really matter. Let's get to painting it. So I'm going to start up right here. If you look in the corner, bottom left, that's the pixels that I want you to start at. And you just draw a straight line. As straight as you can get it. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to bucket this, paint bucket, keep it on the same color. That isn't what I wanted it to do. Why did it do that? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go back. Part 2. Let's draw a good old moon here. There we go. Connect the lines right at the top. That's kind of important because here's what we're going to do. Boom. It's the moon. Now, I'm going to trade it. Boom. Back to purple. Why is it doing that? That's a nuisance to me. We'll worry about that later. Let's go back to purple. Brushes. Bam. We're going to start right here. Why? Because I want to. You're going to come up. You're going to do this weird little thing with it. Where you go, ba-boom, right there. I know, we're going through the moon. The moon is our background, not our foreground. Now you're going to come all the way around. Bam. Now, what am I going to do with that? What was the point? Bucket. Fill it in. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't know why it's still doing that. We'll undo it. The ground doesn't matter. Boom. Background. Why? Why did it do all of it? Why is it doing all of it? That is honest. Oh. Be a professional. Don't get upset at Microsoft Paint. Get upset with yourself for not knowing how it works. Connect these pixels. Boom. Now, it still doesn't work. That's okay. It's Microsoft Paint. It's not exactly trusted to work. Fill in the black where we can get it to fill in. Still don't understand why it's doing that. That's okay. We'll just take the black out. We don't need it. Let's go to a stick figure. We'll draw a stick figure right here. Why am I drawing a stick figure? Because it needs some animation. It needs someone to enjoy this. Who am I drawing? Doesn't matter. Boom. Change to a brush, medium sized, little, there we go. Look at those. Change back. No, keep it, but you need to go to a smaller line. Now we're going to paint him some fingies. Right there. There's one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands have 5 fingers, therefore that's a hand. Here we go. We're going to do another one. There's 3 fingers, and you just add some fingers, originating right from the center of the palm. Boom. Look at that. Gorgeous. If you're feeling a little frisky, I know I am. Let's give him a bow tie. Little dot, come out, go down, circle, boom, do the same on the other side. Not gonna lie, the bow tie turned out better than I thought it would. Let's paint bucket this. Oh my gosh. Someone called Picasso. I think I'm doing work here. Now, try to still figure out why the bottom is not doing what you want it to do. That's okay. We have the brush. We're going to change it to the big old blot. Get the brush. Paint it. Oh, look at those smears. It looks like we're actually painting. That's what we want. It's called texture. You add it. This might take a while. Not really, because I just had a brilliant idea. Let's change our brush size. Even strokes, even strokes. You just keep it the way you want it. We don't want any white to show. And as you can tell, we're doing a great job at that. Just hold the mouse down, your button that is, and you just keep on going until the computer literally registers that you don't have any more paint on the brush. So we keep doing this. Why? Because that's the ground. We can't have the ground white, not in our spooky drawing. Why? Because it's Halloween. The ground isn't white in Halloween. There we go. I think I've covered all the white. The rest of the white texture. It's not actual white. It's the moon reflecting off of it. Beautiful, I agree. Change back to our normal brush. Let's get some black. Why? Because our loop-de-loop needs to be defined. So we're going to outline it. Go ahead, trace it the best you can. Watch out for Mr. Stickman. We don't want him to be outlined. There we go. Almost perfect replica of what I did the first time. Why? I'm just good. I've messed with this a million times. Let's go to paint bucket. Notice he disappears. Terrible idea. We'll leave that in the back. How do we fix this? That's okay. You take your brush, get it. We're going to put stars everywhere. Star, 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 star. Some of these stars, as you can tell, look like lines. But that's because, have you ever looked up at the night sky and shaken your head back really fast like this? They aren't dots, they're like little blurry lines. So just imagine some kid's looking up at the sky and he's doing this. See, that's the thing, is you want perspective, and that's what makes art art. It's all about perspective. We're looking at it at a different perspective. We are now a fascinating young child. Beautiful. I think I'll stop there. One more. Gorgeous. Now, if I was a professional, what would I do? Stop? Definitely not. Let's go spray paint. Why? I like it. What are we going to do? We're going to spray paint a pumpkin right here. Beautiful pumpkin. Fill him in. Or, what I like to do, give him little lines. Spray paint lines. My goodness, I don't think I've seen a better pumpkin. Give him a little stem, because pumpkins have those. Oh my goodness, that's a pumpkin. Do I repeat it? Of course. Why? We need to. Where? In this corner. He's going to be a little pumpkin. Beautiful. He's going to have little lines. Oh my goodness. I think I have just added perfection to perfection. Beautiful pumpkins. Okay, where do we need? Something in the center. It has to pull the attention. The moon, not the center. We don't care about that. So what are we going to do? We're going to paint a ghost. But how do we do that? You've got to go to your marker, get white, and you just draw a little ghosty. Little ghost. Fill him in. It's very important and imperative that you fill him in. Why does he look like that? Because he's beautiful. All right, switch to the brush. Go to a smaller size. Give him little ghost eyes. I like to do those. And then I like to draw a little circle. Ghost eyes and a mouth. He's going boo. Do we need to vocalize that? No, we do not. That's the trick. Too much. You got to skip it. Switch back. What are we doing now? We're going to switch off the brush. You see calligraphy. You ignore that. No one does that. Natural pencil. We don't care about natural. Nothing natural about this talent. You go to crayon. Why? Because it's a hard word to pronounce. 90% of us don't do it correctly. It's called crayon with a Y, not crown, like a king wears. All right, what do we do here? What do we need to add to this perfection? We have 2 pumpkins. Those are pretty spooky. We have a spooky ghost already making it scary. It's nighttime with the stars. We have the arch, and we have a little character here wearing a bow tie. What do we need to add? That's okay. We need to add, I don't know. Am I on crown? I am on crown. I don't know. Let's change it up. Let's close our eyes. Pick a color. Beautiful. It's green. What do we paint with green? Trees. So we're going to paint a tree here. How do I do that? You do it very carefully. What is that? That's the top of the tree. We fill it in. We don't fill it in. Now, what do trees have that humans don't? Trunks. That's right. Brown. That's a color of a trunk. But we're forgetting one thing. It's autumn. What does autumn have? Orange leaves. All kinds of colors. Be sure to throw that in. You can't have a green tree and a spooky white ghost. It doesn't make sense. Paintings have to make sense. So throw in a bunch of autumn colors. Yellow is an autumn color. Keep going. Look at that. If you ask me, I'm already spooked. That is fall. Look at the painting. What is this? Do we know? Yes, you recognize this. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is a spot-on painting of the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. One of the most iconic Halloween movies within the Gothic community. Emo kids, to this day, are still wearing fingerless gloves and singing the songs in this movie, yet never have actually seen it all the way to the end. You could almost say that our painting is a paint by number, as it closely resembles the original almost to a T. I'm Stranded Sailor, and this has been Painting with Stranded.